But as you see, they got Tinkaton, they got the Growing Moon, they got Gliscor, so that's Fluffy Gliscor. Let me see, this may be defensive Goldingo, but I want to say shout out to, we got Swampert, we finally got that Mon. We got, of course, Adaptability, Choice Scarf, Goldingo. Of course, Boots, of course, that with Iron Moth. We got that. I'm going to go Roaring Moon as a lead. Let's see. They go Gliscor, not surprising. Sword of Ruin, and we're going to go for a knockoff. Get rid of their item. 44%, and that's Rocky Helmet right there. They Toxic, I don't mind. As I can go into my Iron Moth. I'm going to go Iron Moth. I'm going to go Zapdos real quick. That's definitely Fluffy Gliscor. They do Smogon sets most likely. But yeah, look at that right there. We're going to knock off the Roaring Moon. Knock off the Roaring Moon. They go Earthquake. Immunity's there. Well, I'm going to Hurricane. Let's see who you're going to swap out to. Tinkaton. Nice. Got that through. That's going to be a lot of damage. So they probably know it might be some devious set. And they know it's going to be no guard. Goodbye. There's Paralysis right there. They Stealth Rock up. Not surprising. I'm going to go for Hurricane real quick. Let's see you going to swap out now. You're probably going to figure out the likes of... Ready to go Gliscor. Yep, you're not going to let yourself do that. Nope. Confusion and no pop. Sadly. So I'm going to go Hurricane again. They go Goldingo. Nice. Ooh, Confusion's nice. So do we get a pop? There we go. The Shadow Ball, their Scarf. With goodbye to the Goldingo, right? There we go. So there it is. So you got Zapdos doing a lot of crazy work. Got the Paralysis. We got that through. I am potentially going to keep my... I'm double Scarf. So double Scarfed on a good day. So my plan is to go for a thing. And let's see what we're going to do. You got Iron Moth. I don't mind going for a... I'm going to do this. They Fiery Dance, which is scary. They go with Special Attack Boost. Now the only thing that's left is going to be Roaring Moon. I don't mind going for this and going for Earthquake for free. I'm going to go for U-Turn in case they go Gliscor. Look at that right there. Look at my read. So their Regenerator, Gliscor, physically defensive. Okay, that works with me. So we're going to go in U. Let's see. I'm going to go Make It Rain because they're probably physically defensive. So that's going to be something with Make It Rain could knock out this Gliscor for absolutely free. Let's see. Goodbye, Regenerator Gliscor. That's game number 1 right there. We got this Mon. We got the Roaring Moon doing... Oh, this may be Magic Guard. So I'm going to go to my Great Tusk. Let's see. You're going to knock off, right? Knockoff's amazing. So we are scrappy. They think we are going to be some crazy thing. Lefties are knocked off. I'm going to go for Rapid Spin. They go Tinkaton. Not surprising. Boom. Boom. And I'm going to go for a free knockoff. Let's see. Get rid of your lefties. Goodbye. And look at that right there. 315. Boom. And let's see how we're going to do. We got Roaring Moon. We got the Iron Moth. I'm going to swap it to from Iron Moth to a thing. Their Desolate Land Iron Moth. They go Dio Speed. I'm going to go Roaring Moon just in case you're going to go for some shenanigans. Let's see. Let's see. Psychic. Yep. I knew it. And look at that right there. Nice read on that front. I am going to go for Outrage because that's going to knock out the Dio Speed and also hit everything else with super effective damage. They go Iron Moth. Let's see. I'm going to go for you. Another Outrage going to KO you. And we get Confusion. We do. So I'm going to do is go into Great Tusk. Let's see. The U-Turn doing absolutely nothing. They knock off doing absolutely nothing. And Great Tusk literally wins the game for me. And that's goodbye to the thing. I'm going to get information out to go knock off the GG's with game number 1. So this is Magic Guard Roaring Moon. So that's what I was looking for. Game number 2. And it seems like we got some fun right here. Since we got the Roaring Moon lead, right? I am going to go into my Iron Moth. Let's see their lead matchup going to be. They go Iron Moth on their own. Let's see. And I'm a U-turn. Let's see if they go U-turn. Well, I'm going to go for make sure I get a slow turn first. Ah, we're slower. No, they're probably slower. They're slow points or whatever. Let's see. And you go for Solar Beam. Fiery Dance. Nice. So what I'm going to do now is, depending on the game, let's see. Swampert on that. So Solar Beam, you see here. Solar Beam. Solar Beam does a one-hit KO. We're AV. That's max special attack. Okay, that's fair enough. There it is. So I'm gonna go into our own Iron Moth in case they go for a solar beam, like I thought. They're just gonna quad resist. I'm gonna go fire dance on my own. Let's see what you're gonna do. Let's see. I'm in for a U-turn, doing barely anything. Let's see. You know what I gotta do? I got an idea. I am gonna go for U-turn again. Let's see. I'm gonna be slower. Let's see how you're gonna do this. I'm gonna be slow turn. Hopefully we get the Roaring Moon switch in. Oh, nope, nope, nope. We are not doing that. We're waiting a little bit longer. We're gonna do about, say, a little bit longer. Yep, 270 for me. That's us about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see if you're gonna wait a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, about 4 minutes, and see. That's how we're gonna do this because that's gonna be something scary, all right. Let's see, and 240. Let's see. We're gonna wait all the time down. They're trying to calc and everything, and I'm like literally stalling out his entire timing. Let's see. Let's see. I'm about to. Let's see how you're gonna do with a 100. I think it's 210 seconds. Let's see. Let's see. Do they go 210 seconds? But yeah, this is kind of like what I'm doing. Let's see. Fire dance. Look at that. Look at my plan working out. There's slow turn. Perfect. And now I'm going to go Roaring Moon for absolutely free. And I'm going to go for a free knockoff, which also knock out the Salvador's, this beautiful Iron Moth. That'll be fresh meat, I say. But yeah, that's going to be absolutely battery. But yeah, there's Magic Guard, Salamence, Regenerator, Gliscor, probably Goldingo with the likes of, say, for example, let's see what's it called, Goldingo with adaptability, and then or an ability to be immune to fire or ground, and then finally, of course, the Deoxys. There's 210. They're probably gonna swap to Gliscor most likely, but they're gonna fear out the Roaring Moon. Yeah, they're calcing, and I guarantee they knock them out all the way except for the U-turn. Let's see how we're gonna do that. As you see, we're going to do this. 210 seconds left. I hate the new feature on the count decks. They don't show it off on like the side of the screen, so that's something scary. So let me see how we're going to do this. Just 180 seconds, so it's about 3 minutes left on their clock. Yeah, so basically we're wasting all their time. They're trying to calc, but I'm literally just messing with them, going for slow turns and having that. Yeah, so, you know, this is going to be there. There's Gliscor, so we know it's Regenerator, Gliscor, doing that. And what I'm going to do now is in case they go Toxic, I am going to go Goldingo. Let's see. Perfect. Got that down. Let's see who you're going to go out to now. We are faster than Deoxys. Are we actually faster? We go Goldingo. It's Shadow Ball for absolutely free, even though we get knocked out. We get absolutely free real estate with the Roaring Moon. Of course, we are faster with Scarf, which will absolutely obliterate any monitor team except for Tinkaton. Let's say they go Gliscor, like I thought, the Regenerator, boom, that does about 30%. I'm gonna go Zapdos for absolute. Well, you know what? Why didn't I go Zapdos? Earthquake, amazing. So they tried to predict me going into a Roaring Moon, perfect. We do knock out the beautiful Gliscor with Hurricane, amazing. You go Dio Speed. I'm a Zap Cannon. Let's see what you're going to have to. I think you're going to go Ice Beam. No, you go Tinkaton. Nice. So we got that 52% on the lefties. That's fine. I'm a U-turn for absolutely free. So no hazards it up. I'm going to go for a Great Tusk. Let's see. They knock off. Get rid of my lefties. That's fine. Let's see. And I am going to go for a knockoff in case they go Roaring Moon or Deoxys. But I wouldn't be surprised if they swap out because they know that they're going to be absolutely scared of the fact. No, but they let me get the Tinkaton's lefties. Let's see. The Encore. I don't mind going for another knockoff. Getting that down. Iron Moth. Amazing. So we get rid of their heavy duty boots. Let's see. Doing that crazy amount of damage. I know they're going to Solar Beam, but I'm going to go into my own Iron Moth on their Solar Beam. Let's see. Solar Beam. Yep, you go. And I'm going to go for Fire Dance on their Morning Sun because that's going to be the perfect amount of health. So we go Roaring. We get this down. We got a lot of things to come through. You got this. Let's see. 2%. Nice. Let's see. Oh, yep. There you go. And I'm going to go faster. You do not go. I'm not faster, unfortunately. But we got this mod to absolutely obliterate the rest of their team. I mean, let me do this. Knock off. Get rid of their boots or whatever. Whatever happens, happens, they say. But we got the wall and moon. We got this Tinkin Sun down. Goldingo's dangerous. And Deoxys get absolutely goob. There we go. Is this the Roaring Moon Masterclass? That's what I call it. The Roaring Moon Masterclass. Yep, we do. I'm going to go Great Tusk for absolutely free. Let's see. U-turn. Yep, let's see. And they go Deoxys Speed. Not surprising. I'm going to go Swampert for absolutely free. Are you in Grass Knot? Use Psycho Boost. Nice. Are you a Jetpack? You are. Okay, you are Sheer Force. I'm going to go for Flip Turn. Let's see. Are you Energy Ball? You go Tinkaton for absolutely free. Amazing. So we got that down. I'm going to go you. Let's see. I'm no lefty, so I can absolutely destroy you. And there we go. We're going to get rid of you. Get rid of the Tinkaton. We got the Life Orb Deoxys, which is just scary. Get rid of that. Bye-bye. So now they have Roaring Moon left. They go Dio Speed. I'm guaranteed faster. So goodbye, Deoxys. And this is a Roaring Moon Masterclass if I see one myself, baby. There we go. There's a Roaring Moon Masterclass. I'm going to go to Great Tusk. Let's see. And look at that right there. You go to Goldingo, but I have my Swampert doing absolutely crazy work. Make It Rain is going to do pennies on the dollar. I am the knockoff on their Golden Roaring Moon. Get rid of their beautiful Life Orb that they have Magic Guard on. And then literally go for a flip turn on their own knockoff. Goodbye. There we go. And then I'm going to go into Great Tusk. Look at that right there. And I'm going to go Body Press because there's a double Body Press on that front. Goodbye to Roaring Moon. Let's see. And finally, we are going to go to our Swampert to finish it off. Well, we got another Roaring Moon Masterclass. It was just amazing. Oh, 38%. That's scary. I'm going to go for this. This is definitely adaptability. But we knock off their Scarf, which is definitely funny. And look at that right there. We're going to finish off the mom with Roaring Moon. This is definitely adaptability. And to say goodbye to Goldingo. Bingo! And look at that right there. We win 2-0 against Salvador. That's GG's. And we win 2-0 versus Salvador. And we move on to round number 4 with 2-1 as our record. We'll be right back with our next series coming up soon. Y'all have a nice one. Y'all stay safe. And Bandito out.